shake the tree a bit.
Matt, listen, if you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best, right? These are the games where a team who's trying to come out on top of the pack can get a leg up. And of course, if you're on top, this is a prime opportunity to keep them away.
Leading off the inning, Oscar Mercado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Santana waiting on a 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
Chopper to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batted.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Mazzara is there, 2 down.
Now batted.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And no, he lost track of it, and it falls. Now the 3-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
Ready once again, Eloy Jimenez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they move out in front 7-6. So here's Jose Abreu. He'll look at it. Fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Oliver Perez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Nomar Mazara. Perez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Up top, it's 2-0. Hit well on the ground to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there.
Oh, man. I reached for that one. Nice hit, Grando. This is a big game. I can't hold you. They took a 2-run home run. I came right back at him.
In now, Luis Robert.
Ah, I thought it was going to drop.
Ramirez is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I like to be more disciplined than that.
Now
digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Pitch.
Strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. 3 runs already home here. Sinker. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The next 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. In now for Cleveland, Domingo Santana. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Low for ball 1. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. From the stretch. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The White Sox lead it. Brad Hand comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mercado will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now back. Left field.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning. And this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. The lead stands pat at 8-6. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on him because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Steve Cishek is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. 0-2, here it is. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Right to him. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Cleveland. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. So, guys, do you think games against division rivals might mean more to the players than others?
I do, Matt. I mean, these guys are competitors, and they want to win every game. But they know that when October comes around, it's a division championship that really sets you up for success in the postseason. These rivalry games are a bit more impactful to that race, so yes, I think their outcome can affect the players' morale a little bit more noticeably.
Yo, yo, yo. Yo, Horse, you around? Oh, I didn't even realize what I did. I didn't mean to start this game.
Well, in case you didn't already know or needed a reminder, Yohan Moncada is a pretty important player for this club.
Yeah, you know, that's an understatement, Matt. He brings so much talent to the table, and his success is absolutely essential to this team.
If this team gets to where they want to go, he's going to have a lot to do with it. It's hard to imagine it any other way.
So 1-0. Away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yohan Moncada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mercado has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bit of rise here as he's going to try to lay one down. To second for one, on to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. Stepping into the box, Yohan Moncada. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Up next for Chicago, Yohan Moncada. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward right center. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10.
Back to first, a double play. And they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over. Well, we talked about him earlier, so let's recap. Moncada had a fairly pedestrian night offensively.
Well, he did have the one hit, so that's good. We mentioned earlier what a difference this guy can make for this club when he's locked in.
Yeah, Dan, and though he wasn't a major factor in this one, he's going to be just fine. You can't make the highlight reels every night, but he'll have his days, I guarantee it.
Alright, let me get back focused. Belly full.
We mentioned earlier that a lot of fans came out to the park today hoping to bear witness to a sweep. Heidi, what's the tenor in the stands as this close game gets nearer a conclusion?
Well, Matt, these home fans brought their brooms today, and they want to use them. We know in Major League Baseball how infectious the enthusiasm of winning can be. Coming through in this game to complete the series sweep would likely send this team's confidence soaring. Let's see if they can get it done.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Justin Upton the next to hit. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The set and the 1-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners. Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal to try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And it's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Goodwin's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Luis Robert, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Your attention, please.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon, and he's back easily. Into the box now, Danny Mendick. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait.
Oh, I swung low.
I
swung low.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
There we go.
A swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Goodwin. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
We're gonna tie this up.
And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
All right, now we'll take it.
Really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters.
Come on.
So
3 strikes. I think you're gonna throw 3 strikes.
Passes this late.
And he
Nope.
misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The batter, number 7.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Let's go, Tim Clutch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
Up
Out
high.
of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
There we go,
Swing and
Tim.
a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Engel.
So now to the plate, Adam Engel. Ball 1. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The set and the 1-0.
What?
Right. LaStella onto the grass.
Miss an error.
And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across. Here's Tommy LaStella now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Cam.
Such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Pulled toward right center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away.
The right fielder.
And now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 the count. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate.
Oh,
and he'll
wow.
reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I swear they need to highlight the ball red, man.
Castro, the catcher, is in. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
He's looking for that pitch.
A shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way.
Give me one.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Mike Trout will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Strike taken up in the zone. He'll come in hitting .335 on the year. 27 homers and 82 runs batted in. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Taylor Ward is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 3.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. In now, Jose Abreu. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Noah Ramirez is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Ramirez has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. The 1-0 home. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Now this is out in front. Maybe tough to get to. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, right field.
Digging in, Luis Robert. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in, Danny Mendick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the pitch. Encarnacion over at second. Robert at first, one gone. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like ready now for L.A., Matt Theis. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's tarrying. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Mendez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter.
Striding in, Michael Hermosillo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Hey, D-Row, all those brooms the people brought to the ballpark today, they're waving them mightily right now.
Yeah, I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than a series sweep? This was a big win for this club, and I expect to see them walking tall into their next series.
We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Hey, no doubt about that. A win against a division rival is much more valuable. In fact, in addition to gaining a game in your win column, you're also putting them one more behind in the loss column, which guarantees that your position in the standings is always improving. At the end of the season, it's these divisional rivals that you are measured up against, so absolutely, these are the games you definitely want to win.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he takes ball 1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's through. A base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Sergio Romo comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. And it's fouled away. Grandal stands at first with one out. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one. We're in the seventh inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's there for it, and the inning is over. White Sox. The next twin up, Alex Avila, will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. No hits to this point. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
2-0 now.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in this. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's a .333 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Kepler looks up, and as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! Solo shot to right center as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
We needed that. That was big.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake. Don't forget, he homered yesterday.
Now that.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Full count now. 3-2.
All right, Tom Clutch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start.
I don't think
Romo
want to pitch to me. I think he's going to throw off.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for
Those
time.
his last 2 pitches. Fastball, changeup.
On a good
pitch.
changeup, a swing and a miss, and set down on strikes for the second time today. So
Goes
here's
in
the
tight
cleanup hitter, Eloy
over
Jimenez.
here.
He
Oh,
was
man, I can't
retired
hit
after
those.
popping
Tough.
out in his last at bat. Oh, might not have been where he was
Low,
hoping
watch
to
the
put
PCI.
that
Oh, my
pitch, but he
goodness.
somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Line toward the gap in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll
Go
take a
back
look
to
at an off-speed
Chicago.
pitch here that
I
misses
heard
for
you.
ball 1.
Chill out,
He's 0
sis.
for 2 in the ball game so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. A swing
Good
and a miss,
pitch.
strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Does he give me something to hit here? Ah, nope.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. fouled away.
Went low. He has this little wraparound type motion with his pitches.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out towards second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's Tom.
Steve Cishek answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. We're in the 8th inning now, a 4-4 ball game. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Popped him up. Encarnacion over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Cishek pauses. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 for the Twins left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Alex Colomé answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Count now a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now.
It's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he comes
Got him.
back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So fine work there from the White Sox bullpen. Inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Nomar Mazara. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Yanked fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Just off.
Hey, yo, Horse, you can hear me now? Oh. Let me see. Is my headset working?
Off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 2-1.
Ah, he got me reaching. Hold on. Oh boy, sending me party invite. Oh, excuse me. Yo, Horse, can you hear me? No. Nope. Let me see. I'm gonna take the stream down and I'll put it back up. Let's see if it worked like that. Yeah, yeah, I am. Hold on. I'm gonna take the stream down and bring it back up.